Hello everyone. Today's topic of my presentation is connection oriented and connection less oriented service, which is related to the subject computer networking, and myself Muskan Patel from 5th SEM Bhaskara. So let's see what is the agenda of this presentation. Introduction, connection oriented service, connection less service, and connection oriented service versus connection less service. So let's see the layer diagram. Introduction. In the network software protocol hierarchy, to reduce their design complexity, most networks are organized as a series of layers or levels. Each one builds upon the one below it. The number of layers, the name of each layer, and the content of each layer and the function of each one layer different from network to network. However, in all layers, the purpose of each layer is to offer certain service to higher levels. Service. It is a set of primitive operations that lower layer provides to the upper layer. In this figure, we have 5 layers and one host is giving a service to a second host. In between the two hosts, there is a protocols for each layer. Connection oriented service. There is a sequence of operation to be followed by the user of connection oriented service. There are the connection is established, information is sent, the connection is released. In connection oriented service, we have to establish a connection before starting the communication. Then the connection is established. We send a message or an information, then we release the connection. Connection service is more reliable than connectionless service. We can send the message in a connection oriented service if there is an error in the receiver's end. An example of connection oriented service is TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. Connection oriented service. What are the advantages of connection oriented service? Connection oriented service are reliable. There is no duplication of data package. There are chances of conjunction. There are suitable for connection. Sequencing of data package is granted. And there are also disadvantages. This allocation of resource is mandatory before communication. The speed of connection is slow as much time is taken for establishing and relinquishing the connection. In the case of network congestion or router failure, there are no alternate way to connect with communication. Connectionless service. The connectionless service is similar to the postal service as it carries the full address where the message or letter is to be carried. Each message is routed independently from the source to the destination. The order of message sent can be different from the order received. In connectionless, the data is transferred in one direction from source to destination without checking the destination is still there or not, or if it is prepared to accept the message. Authentication is not needed in this. An example of connectionless service is UDP, User Datagram Protocol. Connectionless service has advantages and disadvantages both. The advantages are there are usually low overheads. Connection-oriented service helps to broadcast or multicast messages to multiple recipients. In this, there is no circuit setup, thus it takes a fraction of a minute in order to establish a connection. In this case of network congestion or router failure, it has an alternate path of data transmission. And disadvantages are these are susceptible to congestion in the network. It is not reliable as there is the possibility of loss of data packet, wrong delivery of packets or duplicates in high. In this, each data packets need lengthy field because these are supposed to hold all the destination address and routing information. So let us see the difference between the two given services, connection oriented service and connection less oriented services. A connection-oriented services is a network service that was designed and developed after the telephone service. A connection-oriented service is used to create an end-to-end connection between the sender and the receiver. Before transmitting the data over the same or a different network, in connection-oriented service, packets are transmitted to the receiver in the same order as the sender has sent it to them. It uses a handshake method that creates a connection between the user and the sender for the transmitting the data over the network. Hence, it is also known as reliable network service. Now, suppose a sender wants to send a data to the receiver, then first the sender sends a request packet to the receiver in the form of an snap packet. After the receiver responds the sender request with a acknowledgement packet that is represented the confirmation in the is the receiver by the receiver to restart the communication between the sender and the receiver. Now a sender can send the message or a data to the receiver. Similarly, a receiver can respond or sends the data to the sender in the form of packet. After successful exchanging or transmitting the data, a sender can terminate the connection by sending a signal to the receiver. In this way, we can say that it is a reliable network service and it uses a transmission control protocol, whereas connectionless service is similar to the postal system in which each letter takes a long different route path for the source to the destination address. The connectionless service is used in the network system to transfer data from one end to the another end without creating any connection. So it does not require establishment a connection before sending the data from the sender to the receiver. It is not reliable network service because it does not guarantee the transfer of the data packet to the receiver and the data packet can be received in an order to the receiver. Therefore, we can say that the data packet does not follow a defined path. In connectionless service, the transmitted data packet is not received by the receiver due to the network congestion and the data may be lost. For example, a sender can directly send any data to the receiver without establishing any connection because it is a connectionless service. The data sent by the sender will be in the packet or the data stream containing the receiver address. In connectionless service, data can be traveled and received in any order. However, it does not guarantee to transfer of the packet to the right direction. It uses user datagram protocol. The user data protocol is a connectionless protocol that allows communication between the two or more devices without establishing any connection. Connection-oriented services are suitable for long and steady transmission. In this connection is established through the process of signaling. In this type of service, data packets travel towards the destination node in a sequential manner. Retransmission of lost data bit is possible. Delay is more while transferring the information, but after the establishment of connection, this service offers fast delivery of information. But in connectionless service, it is suitable for bursty transmission. There is no such signaling concept exists. In this type of service, data packet travel towards the destination node in a random manner. In this, it is not possible to retransmit the lost data. Due to the absence of connection establishment phase, there is no delay. Thank you for watching my video.